The final budget is the cash budget. The cash budget is the most important budget of all. It shows the expected cash inflows and outflows. This budget lets us know if we have enough cash on hand to pay our bills or not. It is also the most extensive because there are supplemental schedules that need to be completed to prepare this budget. First, we begin with the beginning cash balance. This is the amount of money we had at the beginning of the period. We add any cash receipts. This is all cash that we're receiving. We will need to look at our other budgets for this, along with preparing a separate schedule. We will then subtract any cash payments. We also need to look at other budgets for this amount, along with preparing another schedule. We will then have our preliminary cash balance. From here, we want to see if our cash balance is enough. Companies usually want to keep a minimum balance in their bank account, just like you probably do. You may want to keep $100 in your account at all times. Is our preliminary cash balance more than that, or is it less? If we have enough, then it's adequate, and we can use the extra money to repay back other loans or buy securities like stocks and investments and put that extra money to good use. If we're short, it means that we don't have enough money, it's too low, and we'll have to increase our short-term loans. This would be using credit cards or taking out a loan from the bank. This should be very similar to what you do on a personal level for planning your bills. You start with what balance is in your bank account. Add all the money you're making from your job minus all of your bills. You get your final cash balance. Do you have extra? If so, you can buy some extra things. You don't have enough, then you need to start using credit cards more or somehow borrowing the money to cover your bills. You would think that the amount of sales would be the amount of cash you were receiving. That would be true if the company only made cash sales. Most companies extend credit to other companies, giving them maybe up to a month to pay. For example, I could have made $100,000 in sales this month, but gave my customers 30 days to pay. So I wouldn't be receiving all $100,000 this month. I would only use the amount I plan on actually collecting. Another example is I'm working now in April, but I won't get my paycheck until May. When I plan my monthly budget, I'll include this money in May, not in April. The cash payment schedule is the same concept, but looking at it from the other side. We may have made purchases of direct materials this month, but we'll pay for it next month. We can have our creditors loaning us credit. Just like you may receive a bill now, but it's not due until next month. These two schedules are prepared the same way,